am the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So what's it like being Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker right now? I have a feeling it's kind of like they have a permanent cloister bell going, dying, going on in the background. I thought, why do we get no promotion whatsoever for the upcoming centenary special? Could it be they're a bit embarrassed, they're a bit gun-shy, they're a bit scared of having their asses handed to them once again? And I can understand that, because it's probably going to be shit, right? It's probably going to be shit, and they probably will have their asses handed to them. So one of the prophets of doom, one of the signs and portents of doom for this era, which is going to be completely forgotten and erased in a couple of months. Speedily in our days, right? Speedily in our days. So that is totally going to happen. One of the signs is the media turning on it. The media finally said, wait a minute, this thing we said that was brilliant for ages and ages and ages, it's actually shit. Really? Who'd have noticed? Oh, I'm sorry. We noticed. We all noticed. So this is an article I went over on my live stream from last night, where it was the top 5 worst episodes of the revived series of Doctor Who. Could have best been Doctor Who, right? And guess who had a monopoly on all 5 of them? Wasn't David Tennant, mate. Wasn't Exum. Wasn't Matt Smith. Wasn't even Capaldi. Who was it? You guessed it. Your friend of mine, Jodie Whittaker. Here, Keithump. Yes, they have completely turned on her. So I thought I wasn't going to do this as a video, because it seems to be, it's a bit light for a video, but as I went over the article last time, this is too funny. This is too wonderful to ignore, right? This is just absolutely hilarious. So I thought I would put it out in its own video. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much. I am very, very grateful for everybody doing that. Sign up my Substack, my email newsletter. Sign up my paid Substack, my email newsletter, which just, you get more stuff, right? If I remember to send it, you get more stuff. Actually, I haven't sent stuff on the free one for ages. Maybe today is the day. I don't know. Or do I even dare to dream? Yeah, I'll put some extra stuff in today. I'm feeling guilty, right? Feeling guilty is a way to motivate me to do most things. Listen, it works for Catholics and Jews. I don't know where you are in your theological life, but it works for Catholics and Jews. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack, all those things are good. Fine, let me hand over to me from last night. Reality has caught up with the show media for some reason. This is from the same parent company as Screen Rant, right? So what are they thinking? What? 5 worst episodes of the modern series. You don't need modern series. 5 worst episodes. There. That's it. I saved you some money, right? Oh, the movie director Robomen. Oh, that'll be. They wouldn't be able to make them quick enough. A Cushing set with Daleks, they wouldn't be able to make them quick enough. Especially they did a Bernard Cribbins, right? Oh man, they would not be able to make them quick enough. Oh, they did the blue. No, not the blue costume, the blue cloak. Yeah, I got the blue costume. Yeah, there we go. I like that one. Which I know. I wish I could find the. I wish I could find it. There was a. What was it? Kate Allman, I think, did the book, or somebody referenced a Sixth Doctor in a different cloak, a different coat, which I photoshopped, and I put on. It wasn't even Gallifrey Base. It was before Gallifrey Base. It was Outpost Gallifrey, right? Back in the dim mist of time, right? And that's when it started to be. That is that moment. And when that picture started doing rounds, that the blue coated one started to make started to get traction, right? So I don't know. Did I cause that? Maybe. Who knows? Not every episode of Doctor Who of the modern series has been a slam dunk. Yeah, you think? These episodes didn't go over too well with the fans or anybody with any critical ability whatsoever, right? Anybody who didn't have a head injury or wasn't insanely partisan. Doctor Who is really one of the most popular and successful science fiction series of all time. Well, it's the longest running one. It's been airing since 1963. Took a little break, from 1989 to 2005. Who's counting? And even though the show took a break for a few years, the fan had never stopped being active. And thanks to the audio plays as well as the books of Doctor for the Doctor Who universe. That was a great time in the 90s. I hate to tell you, it really was. The show caught a new lease of life in 2005 thanks to the modern era, and it hasn't stopped. So it's counting everything from 2005 onwards, and I don't think anybody with Jodie gets a look in. Currently, the 14th Doctor is due to... No, not the 14th Doctor. We don't know what Doctor it is. Not the 14th Doctor, whoever the next Doctor is due to make an appearance in future seasons. But before he does, it's the goodest time in India to catch up with older episodes. However, not all episodes of the modern era of Doctor Who got a positive reviews from the audience. Again, it got positive reviews at the time, and if you said anything other, you were thrown off Facebook, as I recall. Right? Yes, because you're a wicked thickness, wafist. Oh no, don't be a wicked wafist. However, and so the viewers should be careful which one they watch, or what. They'll watch shit. Okay, it's not like getting a fist up your ass, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like watching Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. I'm not sure. I don't think. Listen, I don't think a fist up the arse is any worse. It sounds. Listen, I want to be clear. If you're the sort of person who likes to fist up your ass, that's fine, baby. I'm not making any judgment. You know, everyone's got their thing. Everyone's got their thing. Not me. I'm not up for fists up my ass, right? That's just not me for you. Just like everyone says, even Doctor Who has its worst episodes, at least according to the fans. Oh, wait a minute. How does something not have any bad episodes, right? Like, how does not have any worst episodes? Not everything is the bestest ever. The Timeless Children. How is this number 5 and not number 1, right? For me, this was good news. Because The Timeless Children was the one that broke the dam, that brought the average fan into the hating Jodie Whittaker camp, right? Up until then, they were like, "Oh, it's a bit shit," right? They didn't, but after that, it was like, "No, this is unwatchable garbage," right? This just destroyed it. Considering Doctor Who's popularity, the viewers eagerly anticipated each episode, yet the season finale had an extra edge. Well, not season 11 at the Battle of Runkus Up Your Ass, man. I don't even know what's called. Had an extra edge, and it's unusually good ratings for an audience. That's not the case with the 12th season finale. The Doctor faces her most iconic enemies. No. One of her most iconic enemies, the Cybermen. Fine, at least I said one. And winning might prove impossible even for her. She never fucking wins anything. She's a moron. She is a blithering idiot. I'm like, oh, how can this be? I don't understand it. Keep on. Like, what? She couldn't complete the mission of saying something uplifting to bloody Graham. Let alone, and I will remind you, why was she facing an enemy she couldn't beat? Because she didn't listen to Captain Jack. Well, of course, you're not going to listen to Captain Jack. He's a man. Ew. Oh, no, I won't be mansplained. I'm rather just going to die horribly and destroy the whole universe because I'm a moron, right? I'm an absolute moron. So, yeah, Captain Jack says, "Hi, I've not been cancelled yet, and I'm here to help you." Chris Chibnall says, "No worries, John Barrowman. You're the best. I will always have your back, no matter what happens. Always, always, always." Oh, thank you, my friend. Chris Chibnall, says John Barrowman. Right. But I'm here. I am here to tell the Doctor to don't give the lone Cybermen the Siberium. Just don't do it. It will destroy the universe. And he goes, "Oh, I'll give him the Siberium, then I'll go and work out something really clever me, because, oh, look at me, I'm really clever. Look at all the really clever things. You haven't done anything clever ever. That was all in your other incarnations. Not that you're the freaking Doctor. Please, Russell, retcon this shit away now." Well, a return of Cybermen, who are a fan favorite, please many. Best designed Cybermen ever, which made it even worse. Best designed Cybermen. By the way, look at this headline. Gene Roddenberry's son says Star Trek Strange New Worlds would make his father proud. Yeah, probably would, actually. If he didn't look at it in context of everything else. Retconning the fans weren't so excited by the fact that it rewrote the classic Doctor Who, and altered the canon. Rewrote classic and altered the canon. Retconning the beloved franchise is always a dangerous step, especially when you retcon it into boring shit, right? We're going to open up to wonderful possibilities. What are those possibilities? We're going to make it garbage cheer, shit-hilled, average crap sci-fi or 2022. Really? Yeah, it's all going to be about a black woman carrying a gun, looking like that she shouldn't be there, right? Looking like, how did I get this job? Wow, that's really opened it up. Yes, Doctor Who's never been totally shit before. Irredeemably shit. That's what we're opening up to. And those who do decide to risk that long-term fans won't accept it. It wasn't just long-term fans didn't accept it. Nobody accepted it because it was shit. It was poorly made, badly put together, badly written shit, right? This episode's ratings and reviews, as this ratings and review prove. But you all said it's the best as fucking ever at the time, didn't you? Lying cunts. Arachnids in the UK, up until then, up until the next episode, this was the worst episode ever. All right? This is awful. This is a train wreck. This is an absolute train wreck of an episode. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to drink this with the cap on. It's idiot-proof, obviously. Despite the fact the Doctor is an alien, she likes to regularly return to Earth, and the United Kingdom is her favourite place. Okay. Could that be anything to do with it's made in England, you morons? No, I guess not. However, one such trip to Yorkshire, Yorkshire, where Yaz was bullied for being Muslim in Yorkshire. Really? I mean, that seems to be somewhat unlikely, right? But anyway. Once a trip to Yorkshire proves to be challenging when the Doctor and her companions realize there's something wrong with the local spiders. Yeah, they're massive, so we're going to let them die horribly or suffocation. What? Yes, because we're not cruel. Okay. That makes as much sense as Neil Gaiman making death black, because we can't not see the blackness of people. So we're going to make the blackness the most noticeable thing. And then if you mention it, call you a racist. Okay, that makes sense. Where is it? People are often afraid of spiders, and the episode uses it to advantage. Yes, but then it turns into shit. But while the appearance of giant spiders could lead to a strong horror story, the fans didn't like the fact that the plot had logical holes. Oh, you noticed that, did you? Wasn't just like it was all shit. A common critical point was that the dialogue was badly written. Okay, it's true, according to some fans, and that the finale was disappointing. That she they wouldn't let Trumper-like shoot the spider because it was cruel. So instead, they're going to let it agonizingly asphyxiate. That's your plan, ding-a-ling. Common critical point was found the finale disappointing. In addition, people believe the Doctor should have come up with a way to save the spiders. Oh, you mean be heroic? See, that's the issue with Chibnall Doctor Who, right? That is the issue with Chibnall Doctor Who. There is no heroism, right? It doesn't understand heroism. 3, the Surunga conundrum. Arachnids in the UK was worse. I mean, look, Surunga conundrum was awful. Was absolutely awful. I did like the guy who played the nurse in it, who died, who was in Ted Lasso, but it looks like what was it? The guy from the other thing. I can't remember what the other thing is. Who looks like Lucifer? That's the one. Looks like Tom Ellis, but it wasn't. Fine. Following closely behind his professor, the 5th episode of the 11th season didn't score high ratings either. Yeah, because it was shit, just like the previous one. Yes, because it was shit. This was I was still on the fence at Arachnids in the UK. I said, listen, I'll let the Trumper light go, and everybody can have a bad episode every now and again. But hopefully they'll be back on form next episode. Oh, yes, they were, but not in the way I thought they would be. Right. This time, the Doctor and the Commanders are stranded in an unknown place. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me remind you why they're stranded in an unknown place. Because the Doctor goes looking in a trash planet for something and finds a bomb and narrowly, somehow, miraculously, nothing to do with what she did, avoids getting her fam all killed by a discarded war munition. They wake up on a ambulance spaceship, and she demands to be taken back, even though it can't go. And like, she's just a selfish cunt, right? Through the whole thing, she is like, "Oh, we're going to open up Doctor Who to all new possibilities. What's the possibilities now? We're going to make her a selfish cunt." Really? Yeah. And you know, not the saddest fucker in the room, Chris Chibnall, right? Not the saddest fucker in the room. Who's the saddest fucker in the room? The people in business suits, no less, in business suits, standing up, going, "Yes, yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make Doctor Who into an insufferable, selfish cunt." That's something she's never been before. So, you know, somebody who said it, I heard this on Tim Paul's stream. I can't remember who said it, but it was very insightful. So a male power fantasy is, generally speaking, like being so incredibly powerful or having like such incredible that you can help people, right? You're a superhero, so you can help people. You can swing them to safety. You can stop robberies. You can make life better. You can be or you're a war hero. You can save people. You can be super helpful. You have agency to help and make things better. What's a female power fantasy? Being able to do whatever shit you want and having no accountability whatsoever. That's 100% what a female power fantasy is all about. This time, the Doctor and Panders are stranded in an unknown place, and they have to cooperate with strangers in order to survive. Well, okay, she doesn't cooperate much at the beginning, does she? No. Order to survive and stop creatures that are a present threat to them. It's interesting. Was it? I lost my place. Present threat to them all. An interesting thing that some fans have pointed out: the 13th Doctor has too many companions. Well, it's not really that. It's just that she's so incredibly weak. When you had David Tennant walking around the TARDIS with Donna and Sarah Jane Smith and Captain Jack and Rose all flying the TARDIS together, and K9, you know, it wasn't too crowded, right? Because Russell T Davies can write, which is what I'm pinning all my bloody hopes on. Russell T Davies can write. Others like Whittaker's Doctor aren't happy, but the story that's I missed out a line. I don't want to miss out any of this sparkling commentary. Where we're up to. An interesting thing that some fans point out: the 13th Doctor has too many companions. It makes it difficult to properly characterize them and start caring for them. No, the reason you don't care about them is because they're not bloody characters, right? Here's the problem. There's something called the progressive stack, where people who have been marginalized, according to idiots like Neil Gaiman, horribly marginalized. Oh no. Have to be treated well in entertainment, right? Have to be given prominent roles. And if you give them any negative trait, you're a bad person, because you'll say, let's say you have a gay person and you make him a little bit flirty. Then you're saying all gay people are bad. That's how their idiot minds work, right? So you can't give anybody. You have to have people who you think are marginalized on the screen, but you can't have them have any negative quality or anything bad happen to them. So they're not characters. Mickey Smith, right? Mickey Smith. Why do we love Mickey Smith? Don't read my emails, right? Okay. Noel Clarke, perfect casting for that. A kind of like likable, naughty, cheeky chappy, right? I mean, like, I'd only seen him in Alvida's Ain't Pet when I saw him when he was casting Doctor Who. And then that's a clever bit of casting. I like that. It felt modern, right? It felt really modern. And you know, I like the Doctor Who should feel. I like him like this new Russell T Davies too is feeling a little bit too modern for me, right? I don't think he's going to be a gay Doctor Who. I think he's probably a gay man playing Doctor Who. I don't think we're going to see Doctor Who suck a cock in the TARDIS, right? But maybe we will. Nothing is guaranteed, baby. Fine, which makes it difficult to characterize them and start caring about and becoming invested in their destinies. Others, like Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, aren't happy about the story that's too descriptive and not exciting enough. That's all of them. Look, I'm sorry. What do you expect to happen? Right? You know, People will act like people. Okay, one of a real bit of wisdom I learned from my mother, right? And this was really smart, and it's always stuck with me. My dad one time had a business with. He loved American cars. He liked them having the automatic roofs, right? They were come down. He loved that, right? And so him and a mechanic, a friend of his, was it Jean Claude? Jean Claude, a black guy called Jean Claude. Yeah, I did. Speaking of race relations in England, when I was engaged to my wife, it was the first time she was in England. She was in my house, and there was a knock at the door, and there was the gas man was there or something. And again, a black guy, because he was speaking with an English accent, it freaked her out. I said, "Hello, love." That's not right. Didn't mind it. So I think England's always been multicultural, like basically all my life, right? Anyway, I digress. A real bit of wisdom. So they had this business called importing these kits that you could turn cars into having automatic sunroofs that go came down, right? So that before, so then they had the contract taken from them by somebody who my dad used to work for, who he knew was a bit of a crook, right? So they started putting together this dossier about all the dodgy things he's done to slam them. And my mother said, "Don't do that. Don't do that. That's just going to make you look small and petty. Here's what you do. You wish them success. Say, well, I'm sorry it didn't work out for us. Wish you all the success. If you ever have any problems, if you ever have any check bounces, anything you want to, we're always here for you, right? I'd love to get back into business with you. If you have any problems, if it doesn't work out, be in contact." And my mother said you can always rely on people to be themselves, right? Sure enough, 2 months later, the contract was back with my dad. You can always rely on people to be themselves, right? You can always rely on Chris Chibnall to be a shit writer and a terrible marketer, right? An awful showrunner for Doctor Who. You can always rely on that to be the case. Fine. So, yes. Well, really, it was an exciting story. Who would have thought? Whatever the case, the episode is that very showed the new Doctor is capable of working with other people. No, it doesn't. She hijacks the bloody ship at first, taking people, a man who was pregnant with a man. Again, oh, really? That's not a trans analogy? Oh, God. So freaking transparent. More transparent than that toy Dalek they brought out. Whatever the case, the episode showed the new Doctor capable of working with other people besides her companions. If circumstances require it, she wasn't very good at all. That is an unusual trait for a space adventurer such as the Doctor. No, he normally comes along and makes alliances and saves everyone. No, not at all. Right? That is not at all. Legends of the Sea Devils. Oh, and they boasted it was written in 3 days. Oh, really? Who could tell? That paper-thin piece of shit, right? Oh, we're going to have a female pirate because women are the best and women can do everything. No one's arguing with you, mate, right? Here's the thing. No one's arguing. It's just weird, isn't it? Unfortunately, okay, lowest rated episode ever. Lowest rated ever. Unfortunately, for all fans of Jodie Whittaker era, the lowest rated episode ever, not the modern era, ever. Right? If you want to compare apples to apples, you compare the live the live rating. Even if you want to compare the overnight, fine. The overnight was 2.1, right? Still a million less than Sylvester McCoy's lowest, which is 3.2, right? But their live rating was 1.5, right? It didn't do very well. It did not do very well. The modern era is also apparently currently the last one released. Because the more it's on TV, why do you think EastEnders get such small ratings? Because it's always on, and we always know it's shit, right? That's why the arc of every Jodie Whittaker episode of Doctor Who is like this, like goes like I'm trying to. Here we go. Like that goes all the way down. This time, the Doctor and Commander travel back to 19th century China. They're coming from China, I miss Trump in the election. He says so many goofy things. The 19th century China that they faced the titular Sea Devils. The viewers discuss multiple things about the episode. Most importantly, the script that has the doctor explaining things that are obvious to everyone. Oh, I like to eat vagina. What? Oh, I do. Oh, I don't do it, people, because I'm too scared, because I'm a bit of a coward. But yeah, if I was going to suck a cock, I would rather eat some vagina. Really, Jodie? Oh, yeah. That's what. Yeah, we all knew that. Other things didn't. Others didn't like the quality of the CGI. That seemed fine to me, to be honest with you, and compared it unfavorably to much older shows. Fans of the classic Doctor Who series were originally looking forward to seeing the return of the Sea Devils, who are problem monsters. They've appeared twice, right? In the classic series, but according to the episode overall ratings, their return left a lot to be desired. Their return was fine, other than the costume and makeup was shit. Their return was fine. What wasn't fine was the script. Orphan 55, and the look on Jodie's face here says it all, right? In fact, it highlights how shit her costume is and how shit everything is about this era, right? There's so many of them. Can you hear me? That was awful too. But this is the first one where I said, I'm not watching Doctor Who anymore, right? And I watched it for the channel there on it. My tagline was, I've watched it, so you don't have to. And I did. I watched it, so you don't have to. Orphan 55. Oh, God, it's so bad. Again, and going into season 12, I was like, maybe they've learned their lesson. Right? Maybe they're going to turn things around. No. It seems like the later seasons didn't hit the right spot with the general audience. Well, really? Because it was badly written shit. Really? Orphan 55 is the lowest ranked modern Doctor Who episode right now. No, it's not. 1 second. Hang on. Doctor Who. Come on. Up you come. She cried. Hello, Doc. It's frozen. Come on, keep. Hey, Doctor Who. What was it? Is it TV? Is that the site with the rankings on it? There we go. I think this is the one. Is it? No. Doctor Who ratings. Let's just say that. Ratings. I have them right here, but there's a good website that here we go. Ratings accumulator. Not that much, right? So we got. They boosted it to 3.47. Piss off, right? So, where's here? 1 second. The Orphan 55. What episode is Orphan 55? No, look. What episode is Orphan 55? Awful 50. I think it's number 3 or so, wasn't it? Yeah. Not even close. What bollocks what they talking? I really have no idea. Even though was it 2 of it? Orphan 55 lowest ranked modern. No, it's not. Okay, but carry on anyway. Even though it uses a tried out concept where the Doctor and companions go somewhere to enjoy a peaceful vacation, but instead end up getting in trouble and facing monsters. The monsters were shit. The dregs were the dregs, mate. Right? The dregs were the dregs. Even though the Doctor is getting in trouble, it didn't seem to work in this episode. Fans will kick to point out that the episode lacked charm, humor, and had a big teddy bear alien woman and a boy with green hair. Oh, it was all awful. Everything goes, Benny! There was nothing about this episode. I went, oh yeah, that's good. Nothing. They had Ryan sucking his thumb. Oh, God. The fans will keep to point out it lacked charm and humor that was once present in the show. Yeah, because it had Jodie Whittaker in it. A humor black hole. She's had a charm bypass. According to them, the idea of the episode sounded good on paper. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It's like Vinny Patel is just not a good writer, but he's not white, so got to get more of that. And again, you know, I don't understand this constantly looking at everybody by their bloody skin color. You know, it's not the world I grew up in. It's not the world I want to live in, right? It disgusts me. The plot didn't make sense, and once again, the design of the monsters didn't impress viewers. No, they were shit. They had issues with how the characters were written as well. Benny! What's wrong with that? And they acted differently from how they were characterized in some previous episodes. I didn't notice because I couldn't give a shit. Another repeated comment that was the episode was that the episode and the show overall was becoming too political. Oh, you noticed, right? Greta Thunberg in space. How dare you? More drama than science fiction, which isn't the reason why Doctor Who fans grew to like the series in the first place. Listen, mate, I loved Happiness Patrol. I loved, a science fiction take on political thought of the day. That's something I enjoy. This was shit. Oh, this was just badly written shit, badly acted shit. Everything about it was unwatchable shit, right? Everything about it was genuinely unwatchable shit. Finally, the show me just getting the message that Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who in general can only really be described as unwatchable. Absolutely unwatchable shit. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.